Welcome back to Off the Gridiron, your Apollo HOU Houston Texans podcast. My name's Noah Outlaw. I'm your host, as always, and I'm here with Garrett Harrelson.
Sorry, go.
How you feeling? We're feeling good.
So fucking good.
How are you
went
feeling?
about as well as I hoped it would go.
Well, yeah.
The fucking game. Yesterday, Texans.
Yeah.
Steelers. 30-6.
30-6. The Texans beat the Steelers 30-6, guys. Obviously, the city of Houston's pumped up about this right now.
Little Victory Monday.
Yeah, Victory Monday. And, guys, no better way to celebrate Victory Monday than with a Bloody Mary from our good friends over at Zing Zang. Bloody Mary lovers, get ready for a new taste sensation with Zing Zang's Blazing Bloody Mary mix. Spice up your brunch or party with the perfect blend of tomato juice, bold spices, and a hint of smoky bacon flavor, which is, dude, they put the bacon in the drink already.
That's awesome.
You don't even got to fry it up.
Yeah, I know.
Try Zing Zang's Blazing Bloody Mary mix today and add some heat to your cocktail game. Available at your local grocery and liquor store. Zing Zang. Always bold, and let me tell you, always ready.
Yes, so fucking good. 9% if you want to get a little toasty on Victory Mondays. Well-deserved.
Yeah.
Yesterday, watched the game at Big City Wings, by the way. Thank you, Big City Wings.
Shout out Big City Wings.
Houston's wing joint.
Had a
Apollo's wing joint.
ball
powered.
watching event.
Yes, watching a ball game, two ball games,
couple
Astros and
ball
Texans. Mainly the Texans, though, because we were the most anxious about that. Astros already punched their ticket, the postseason. Fuck that. We're watching the Texans. Yeah. The biggest test of the season so far for CJ Stroud and this offense and this coaching staff. And maybe even the defense, because Kenny Pickett performed in Las Vegas last week.
Yeah.
Let's just jump right into the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah, the good, bad, and the ugly.
Shot a bunch of bottles in the air.
Yeah, they threw them all up and the boom, 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 boom. Western stuff.
Yeah.
You get it. Yeah. Whole lot of good.
I can only think of good.
Yeah,
I can only think of good.
Yeah.
Let's just
start out with CJ Stroud.
the obvious one.
Yeah.
The historic one so far.
Yeah.
I mean, he's playing at an unreal level right now. He's playing like a veteran. Veteran who's been in the league for 5 years.
It doesn't compute. Like what he's doing right now, 16 for 30, 306 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's like the only quarterback to have – he's had 2 consecutive 250-yard games and 2 touchdowns to start the career in his first 4 games. Just been going off every week.
Yeah.
And people are starting to take notice. People were noticing last week, but this was a huge win.
Yeah, now is about the time, and we'll see how the week is with the media. We'll see what they're saying.
It's good right now.
But
I already looked.
You putting up these numbers and stuff while losing games, sure. People kind of sweep that under the rug a little. You're 2-2. You win 2 games in a row in decisive fashion, dominant fashion. Don't make mistakes. You slinging the fuck out of the football.
Yeah.
I mean, doing your thing like you did in college.
Yep.
Yeah, people are going to start taking notice and also start calling you maybe one of the best rookie quarterbacks of all time.
Well, RG3, who I respect as an analyst and a commentator, and
he knows ball.
He knows a lot of ball. Played a lot of good ball in his playing career. Tweeted, the Texans don't just have their franchise quarterback; they have a top 10 quarterback in the league already, which is
holy fucking shit.
Like that's such a
holy fucking shit.
Like
I'm just like, is this real? What are you real?
Yeah.
Am I in some fucking chamber somewhere doing the Matrix tube in my head?
Like we're just Shutter Island.
This is a simulation. Yeah, I'm somewhere in a padded room with a straitjacket. Yeah, and I'm imagining all this.
I mean, the best case scenario was not as good as this. Like going into this season.
No.
Best case scenario, like I just can't. I never would have predicted what's going on. CJ Stroud, 1,200 yards, 6 touchdowns, 0 picks.
Still.
0 picks.
He has not thrown. He's playing mistake-free football while also just taking a whole NFL franchise under his wing.
Yeah, you mentioned that yesterday.
Yeah, it's just like I mean, he is the face of this franchise right now. Mm-hmm. He's the leader in that locker room.
Yep.
He's constantly, I saw like a report saying like he just takes everyone out to eat all the time.
Yeah,
that's
every
badass.
night.
That's
he,
badass.
Dinners.
Private chef and shit. Always people at his house and they're talking about ball and hanging out.
Yeah.
I think Tank Dell and Nico Collins are like frequent.
Dalton Schultz
Yeah. And he's just kind of taken this whole organization under his wing and saying, "I got you. I got you. I'm 21, but I'm a rookie."
He doesn't seem 21.
No, he doesn't.
Like from
He's
his
so
play
mature.
style and the way he just talks to the media, the way he handles the media.
He's so mature.
Yeah.
Like I said, he holds himself up like a veteran.
Yeah.
Like he's been around this, even though he's only been doing this for 4 games now.
Yeah.
That was his 4th game, and he came up to the podium and said, "That's not enough for me.
No.
I need to do more than that." And it's like, what? You're doing enough. That's fucking
He
crazy.
put up 30 points against a good defense,
Yeah.
like a damn good defense. And let's get into the game. I want to talk about this opening drive too, but we'll maybe talk about that a little bit when we get to the ugly.
Tone setter.
Tone setter, though, because the end of it might be talked about here in a minute, but the deal is the offense came out pushing the ball down the field.
Yeah.
And it was a phenomenal sign. The offensive line looked phenomenal. Again, this makeshift offensive line.
Hey, Noah.
Yeah, Garrett.
How many sacks did we give up?
Yeah. 0?
Yeah, that many.
Is that the
Nada.
same amount we did last week?
Yeah, the same thing against a way better pass rush.
Yeah.
Zilch.
Yeah.
Nothing. Goose egg.
I think there was a stat. I think it's either been a really long time or this is the first time ever that the Texans have allowed 0 sacks through 2 weeks. Ever.
And they're doing it with backups of backups.
Yeah.
They're shipping in guys from different practice squads saying like, "Please help us."
Right.
And they go like, "All right." And Bobby Slowick, can't say enough about him and the job he's doing. Just was cooking up Chef Bobby Flay, Super Chef Bobby Flay.
Super Chef.
Beat Bobby Flay.
Beat Bobby Slowick.
I mean, you can't.
That's going to be a shirt.
Yeah, we're going to do that shirt.
Yeah.
He's cooking up these formations and these different plays where they're not getting to Stroud.
Yeah.
And Stroud is also maximizing it and getting away from the pressure and still making plays.
Yeah.
Kind of like they said that you couldn't do coming out of the draft.
Yeah.
Like just immediately doing that in the first drive. Tone setter.
Yeah.
Couldn't get to us. We were running the ball way better than the past previous weeks.
Yeah, so Dameon Pierce had 81 yards for 24 carries, and Devin Singletary had about 25, maybe 30 yards. But also Devin Singletary had another big play to Dalton Schultz he had a passing touchdown.
Yeah.
The running backs were involved today, and that really did wonders for everything. I mean, not that the offense hasn't been humming, but Pierce has been slow, and Singletary, the run game has been hard to get established.
I was saying last week, you need to get the run game improving still, which it has been.
Mm-hmm.
It looked great. You need to start getting the tight ends more involved,
Yeah.
which they have been as well.
Yeah.
Dalton Schultz caught a touchdown this week.
Yeah.
Last week was Brevin Jordan. Yeah. Getting the tight ends involved.
Yeah.
That's what makes this football team work is when the run game and tight ends are doing their job on offense.
Yeah, which the tight ends have 2 touchdowns so far this season. Dalton Schultz has 1. Brevin Jordan has 1. Like I said, I'd like to see him involved more, but I'm liking where it's trending. Also, a wide receiver room is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
Nico Collins and Tank Dell are just taking weeks off of just going off.
Yeah.
Nico Collins is going to go off week 1. Was that week 1 that he had like 100 and
Week 1 he had like at 80 yards.
80 yards, and then week 2 he had like
140.
148.
Tank had 140 last
touchdown.
week, and then Nico Collins had almost 170 yards.
He has 168 yards, 2 touchdowns for 7 receptions.
That is, by the way, that's a 3rd round pick.
That's
or 4th round pick. Excuse me, I don't know, one of them.
3rd round. Yeah.
3rd round pick. Getting his money's worth.
Yeah.
And I've just been I've been over the moon about Nico finally becoming a dude because we've been saying like God, he's so close to just becoming a dude. Like he'll make a flash play here and there, and it's like God, if he just had this consistent quarterback play, maybe.
Yeah.
And now he's just putting up 170 yards, just no problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Going back to that first drive, he caught that first touchdown.
Yeah.
Into the game.
Caught the last.
Into the game. That beautiful fucking pass.
God, that second touchdown he caught was beautiful.
Beautiful touch. Beautiful placement.
Yeah.
Got the yak ability that he has. Oh God, I fucking shit my pants when that happened. Like we're at Big City, just running around like freaks, like goons.
He had a crazy yak day because also he had the big play where
right before
the end of the first half, where we were trying to drive down the field, score. We ended up getting to field goal range because of the yak Nico was able to get on the screenplay, and also just another more of just like a up the seams
big dog status.
Yeah, no, he's amazing. Him and like I said, we've known Nico had the potential. He just needed a quarterback that could get the ball to him consistently and well enough, and he does. And like Robert Woods is out here just being very consistent. The veteran knows where he needs to be at all times. And it all just comes back to what CJ Stroud's doing. CJ Stroud is playing some of the best football. I mean, he's having one of, if not the best rookie season quarterbacks ever had through 4 games.
So far, I mean, you really cannot say
Breaking
enough about
crazy
him.
records.
Breaking records, winning games, not turning the ball over, just mastering and operating this offense and reads and big boy throws, making big boy throws.
Big boy throws.
Throws like he did in like the Rose Bowl against Utah. Just
Throws
doing
that
that.
21-year-olds don't make in the league.
Yeah.
And we talked about his maturity on and off the field, the way he talks at the podium. I loved this so much. And it's kind of going around right now, but talking about how, he cares so much and he wants Texans fans to be proud to be a Texans fan because it hasn't been that way.
No.
He knows it. He compared it to this because also he's a young guy. He's from LA. He's a Lakers fan. He's like, look, if my Lakers fans aren't winning, that don't fly with me. It doesn't fly with me. He's like, I want Texans fans to be proud. I want them to wear Texans gear. He said, I want fans to wear the gear we wear to work. I want them to wear that around and be proud to be Texans fans.
What a badass motherfucker.
Yeah. And also, we'll talk about the defense because the defense was phenomenal. Didn't allow a touchdown. Pittsburgh scored 6 points.
Just got after Kenny. Made his life hell.
Yeah.
He got injured at the end of the game. Hope he's okay.
Yeah.
Made his life a living hell. Shut him down. Steven Nelson, Shaq Griffin, both shutting down the receivers. Jalen Petrie, Jimmy Ward holding it down up the middle of the field. God damn it, the front seven. Holy shit, Henry To'oTo'o is so good.
Yeah.
Christian Harris is so good. Blake Cashman's good. Who knew Blake Cashman could just come out of nowhere and be good?
Yeah.
Like Jonathan Grenard, Big John.
Dude, everyone. Well, that's the thing. That's what D'Amico. Back to this. Like his. By the way, his victory.
We knew he was gonna cook up some awesome speech.
That's a leader of men, right?
Yes.
I mean, he just knows how to talk to the guys and get the best out of these guys. Like
he's doing a great job of it.
Yeah. But
might could have a coach of the year.
So far, he has to be the
top 3.
He has to be the favorite. The Vegas odds probably.
He's probably up there. I mean,
it's probably him or Shane Steichen from Indy.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Obviously, there's still a lot of football to be played this year, but he's definitely a candidate right now.
Like you said, defense. He's got the defense fired up. Yeah. And also it was JJ Watt Day, so of course they were fired up.
Of course, everyone's gonna be fired up.
God, I mean,
NRG was pumping.
D'Amico. The way I see D'Amico right now, Texans fans were abandoned. We were abandoned in a ditch, cold, dark, alone, just in there, just like a abandoned puppy.
Yeah, right.
D'Amico comes in, swoops us up, takes God, that's okay, wraps a blanket around us, takes us home, puts us next to a fireplace so we can dry off, get warm, gives us his food, he's feeding us, gives us hot, like you said, hot cocoa. It's cold outside,
right?
Whipped cream, chocolate grating on top.
Oh yeah, like grated on top.
It's okay. He's just making everything better. You know what? Like you just feel comfortable.
You just feel comfortable and calm knowing he's in charge.
Yes, you feel comfortable. You're like, I trust you.
Yeah,
I trust you. Thank you for rescuing me.
Also,
I owe my life to you.
Yeah, I owe a lot to you.
I owe a lot. I'd like genuine. I would do anything.
Yeah, I would run through this brick wall for him right now, and I don't even play for the Houston football.
If he came in right now and said, "Punch that wall as hard as you can,"
I'd be like,
I would.
I would do it. I'd be like,
I am not stupid. I would.
Yeah, I'm not stupid. I would. Yeah, no, I mean, the defense is flying around. That secondary.
Dylan Horton making plays.
Jonathan Grenard has 2 sacks. Will Anderson almost had a fumble recovery for a touchdown that got called back. It was like an inch away.
Just big plays, creating turnovers, big sacks.
Yeah.
Can't say enough, man.
Shaq Griffin, I want to give a shout out to him because he's somebody who's come in.
Just locking it down.
Just playing really good football. Steven Nelson had an interception.
Locking it down.
Steven Nelson's having a Pro Bowl year so far.
Yeah.
He's been good.
2 picks so far.
But Shaq really coming in for Stingley. Obviously, it's a huge hit. Losing our year 2021 third overall pick, just a cornerstone of the defense. He's come in and played good football, and I'm just so happy about that. Everyone is just also, it just feels like everyone's really enjoying playing, like they're having a good time playing football right now.
Yeah, the vibes are vibing right now, and I was saying it off camera. It's hard for like a coach. It's hard to buy what a coach is selling. When you're 0-4 or 1-3 or something, you're not getting the results that you want.
Yeah.
Once you start getting the results that you want, it's easier for all these millionaires and these guys who are at the professional level already to buy into a coaching staff, what they're selling.
Yeah.
They're doing that. They're like, oh, okay, that's what if we do what they're telling us to do, we'll just blow out good teams.
Yeah, which we have been. That's what the Texans have done the last 2 weeks. We've played two not teams that are by no means bad.
We played one team that everyone predicted was going to clear us and win our
People were saying
division.
the Jags are Super Bowl contenders.
Yeah, some people were saying that.
Yeah.
And we have another team that's historically has a great defense, great coach. Yeah. Their offense was seemingly getting better.
Yeah.
And people were saying they could challenge the AFC North and win that division. Blow them both out. Bye-bye. We smoked them. They're in our dust, dude. Yeah. Eat our dust or whatever. We fucking left them behind. Yeah. We were way more prepared, way more physical.
Yep.
If that's just like what our coaching is, fuck bravo. Welcome to the new era of the Houston Texans. Yeah. We're one of those now. God. A lot of good. Just cannot say any. I cannot. That's all I can talk about.
Just good. Just so much good.
Yeah. I'll try to get in the bad. Speaking of good, one good thing is, Celebrity Mint. If you don't know what this is, it's sports memorabilia. Amazing things, awesome things. If you're a sports fan, we literally have a Mike Tyson signed glove up there. I'm looking at it. Wild. It's fucking nuts. He was holding it in his hand and he signed it. That's what Celebrity Mint is all about. Yeah. They're going to be at Comic-Con New York, October 14th. Follow them. If you're out there, go say what's up to them. Look at their merchandise. Follow them on IG, the Celebrity Mint. Awesome place. Thank you so much, guys.
Yep. Thank you, Celebrity Mint. Really cool stuff they got going on over there. There you go. Yeah, over the beanie. Nah. It's a cool look. But yeah, the bad.
What can you really say?
There wasn't much. I think
I can name like two specific things that I'm like.
What are you?
I guess maybe at the end of the first drive, those penalties. Even though we were just good enough to try to score 3 or 4 times.
CJ Stroud had to score like 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, and he was like, God, I fucking
all right. He did every time.
Touchdown.
Because
get called back.
Amazing.
All right, touchdown. Get called back.
Yeah,
just got to clean that up a little bit, But it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. No. And then another thing is, I kind of disagreed with it at the time. A lot of people were like, "Why not? It's just being aggressive, going for it on 4th and 1." I didn't really see I didn't see how that was necessary. Yeah, just take your points, kick their ass on defense, or kick their offense's ass. But at the end of the day, didn't fucking matter again.
Yeah, I see both perspectives on that. Like I said, I think it didn't matter at the end of the day. Also, I get what you mean. I don't hate going for it there on 4th and 1. I actually like it, but I don't like the play call choice. I think because there was on the 4th and 1, try to do some little cute play with Stroud. We're hitting, like throwing a 5-yard little out route. He had to end up throwing it away because there was a lot of pressure. Because I think they were expecting a run up the middle, and so I think they brought all their dudes up, and it got through. I think, but the play before that, we just had an up the middle run with Dameon Pierce. I wish we'd have flip flopped those. Try the little cute out route play on that 3rd and 1 or 3rd and 3 or whatever it was. Try to get the first down there, because also if you're going to go for it on 4th down, just then after that on that 4th and 1, let Pierce try to get the yards. That's definitely the most likely outcome of that, the way he'd been running the ball yesterday. And if he doesn't get it, then you live with that result. But that's I think that would have been more the move. But I like the aggressiveness. Like you said, our defense was kicking their ass. So also I see it from the point of view of,
if the Steelers would have somehow won by 3 points, we would be like that drive, that 4th down call. What the fuck?
Yeah.
But we won 30-6.
It didn't matter.
So it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter at all. It's just kind of like oopsie daisies.
Yeah.
Anyways, blowout.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah.
It's just like I said, not really much bad at all. No. Everyone's doing their job right. No one's committing too many egregious mistakes. Those are the only mistakes, kind of out of all day yesterday. So that's all I have for the bad. Yeah. If you wanted more bad, you're just fucking reaching.
Yeah,
you're reaching.
Then
if there's more bad than that, you're reaching.
Yeah.
Let's go straight into the ugly.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
We're getting injuries. There's still a thing.
I guess.
But next week we're getting Tunsil back. We're getting Titus back. We're getting Drew Scruggs back. Jalen Petrie is already back.
Yeah.
Jimmy Ward has been back for 2 weeks. Yeah. Derek Stingley will be out
till around week 11.
Yeah, but he's back. Hopefully he gets back sooner or whatever. I don't know. But we're getting healthier.
Yeah.
We're getting better at everything.
Yeah.
The other thing I can bitch about is like officiating. Didn't matter. Scoreboard doesn't fucking matter.
If you win, then fuck officiating.
Yeah, no. If we lose, I'll bitch about officiating and how we lost because of it. But if we win, I'll go, I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. I guess the ugliest things is just the injuries and the missing players still, but it's been the way all season.
But we're getting better. We're getting healthier.
Exactly. And we're winning, and we're not even close to full force.
Yeah. I mean,
that offensive line is going to get so much better.
I mean, next week we enter a world where we have Tunsil back. Maybe the best left tackle in the league. I don't know.
Titus Howard.
Titus Howard
underrated tackle.
Juice Scruggs is coming back. Jared Patterson's been doing fucking phenomenally, by the way. Phenomenally. But Juice Scruggs is even better than him.
Yeah. Juice Scruggs is a second-round talent.
Yeah, maybe just put Patterson as a guard.
Yeah, do something. But
you're just getting more depth.
Exactly. And we have a lot of depth on that offensive line right now, which is something that, maybe is a silver lining of these injuries. You hated the injuries in the moment. But now we know that these guys, if there is another injury to one of our main guys, we can plug a hole with some of these dudes who have been balling out the last couple of weeks and playing really good football in that offensive line. So,
I just, like I said, about as well as I hoped it would go.
Yeah.
We were joking around saying CJ Stroud gonna throw for 4 touchdowns. He's gonna be his fucking. He didn't.
No.
But he did. Realistically, he had such a good game. We blew them out.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. I knew we were gonna win. Didn't know we were gonna blow them out. That's fucking insane. That was
not on the bingo card.
That's insane. No. Did it at home. First home win since 2021.
Yeah.
JJ Watt Ring of Honor Day, Battle Red Day. The vibes are vibing.
Dude, that had to be one of the best days of football NRG Stadium has seen in a long time.
Absolutely.
Maybe ever. Absolutely. Just the whole vibe of it, the Battle Red, the chrome helmets, the JJ Ring of Honor Day, JJ being there in general. JJ commentating for a little bit. He was up in the booth.
The new era just kind of knocking the door down.
Sold out.
CJ coming out of the tunnel with Red Battle Red, throwing up the H. Him just balling out after that. I'm curious to see where we go from here.
Mm-hmm.
We got the Falcons next week.
We got also, look, no game in the National Football League is ever an easy game. Doesn't exist, right?
But when you look at our schedule.
But when you look at the schedule, there are very winnable games coming up.
A whole lot of them.
A whole lot of winnable
Especially
games.
The next 3.
The next 3 games, Falcons, the next 4. The Falcons, Saints, bye week, Panthers, Buccaneers. Theoretically, those are all winnable games. I think the spiciest game out of those is going to be Buccaneers. I think they're
a good roster.
They got some stuff going on.
They're a good roster, but I mean, there's just about you play like this. There's really almost like everyone's gonna have a hard time with you if you play like this. You play up to this level, the level that they're starting to set now.
Yeah.
I was worried that Jacksonville game was like, oh well, that was saying something more about Jacksonville than us. We just took advantage and all that.
Yeah.
I was like, let's go to Pittsburgh, see what happens. Played even better against Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
I was like, now we just keep this going. We keep this trend going. We're going to win this division. We are going to win this division.
Yeah.
You can clip this shit right now. I was saying it before. If we win against Pittsburgh, I'm fully saying we're going to win this division. Right. Kind of jokingly. But now I'm like, the way we're playing, winning this division, we can win. We're going to be like a 10-7 team.
Well, and the Colts don't look very bad. The Colts look solid. Anthony Richardson's good. The AFC South is weird right now. Everyone's tied at 2-2. I think winning the division is very possible as long as we keep this up. Even if we falter a little bit, because we're not just beating teams, we're kicking the absolute dog shit out of teams.
With
good teams.
With with matchups that you would think that we wouldn't have an advantage in.
Yeah.
Like offensive line, people were saying TJ Watt was going to have 4 sacks yesterday. He had none. He had nothing. They had none. People were saying, oh, well, the run game's going to get the best of them. The Steelers have a really good run game. That wasn't a factor.
Yeah.
Najee had a few good runs.
It's 71 yards. Solid little day.
What a factor.
Crazy.
Nothing has been a factor against us since when everyone says that there's a factor, like, oh, that's going to be a factor. They have the edge. It has not been yet.
We have a solution for it all the time.
That's coaching.
That is good coaching. Yeah. So, all right, guys. Well, Texans fans, how are we feeling?
The vibes are vibing around here, man.
It's been a long time since we've felt something.
We've been rewarded with our patience, I think.
Yeah.
With our patience and everything that we've had to fucking watch and endure the last few years, we've been rewarded with like this new golden era. And we're not in the clear yet.
No.
But you can fully say we're in the clear. I will. I'm fully gonna say that we're good. We're a good team. We're a good
team.
football team.
The Texans are a good football team this year, and that's all I could ask for.
Yep.
I mean, after what we've been through, really our whole existence, but especially the last few years, well, all we can really ask for is to have a good football team, and we do. And you know what? We have a damn good quarterback.
The city runs way smoothly, way more smoothly.
Yeah.
When the Texans are good.
Yeah.
When the football
100%.
team is good in Houston.
Football's king in Houston and in Texas, and I love the Astros. And the Astros are. Yesterday was a phenomenal day for all that stuff. But when the Texans are good, sports in the city feels right.
Yeah.
And especially then when the Astros are doing what they're doing and been doing. Obviously, we won't have to get into that. Everyone knows how good they are.
Whole other podcast. Go check it out.
There's another podcast on this channel though. Go check it out. About the Astros. It's called Beyond the Diamond. So, but it just feels right. You're right. The city feels happy and
I'm just elated. I'm
yeah.
just fucking happy. I was watching. I drank 4 big beers at Big City. Thank you, Big City. 4 big beers. I fucking was just on top of the world. I was like, I can't believe what I'm watching.
Yeah.
I can't wait for next week.
Yeah, me neither. I can't wait for this Falcons game.
Yes. We'll get into we'll get into the Falcons game a little bit more later this week in the next episode. Thank you so much, Zing Zang. I'm gonna break into this here in a minute. It's Victory Monday. I deserve a drink, right? And also thank you, Celebrity Mint.
Yep.
Awesome shit over there. They're amazing people. Have amazing business. And thank you, Big City Wings. City Wing Joint or Big City Houston Wing Joint, Apollo Wing Joint. Go watch the games there.
Yep.
Ugh.
I'm pumped, dude. Can't wait.
I'm out of words. I'm out of adjectives.
Sunday. Yeah,
I'm out of adjectives.
But all right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. How you feeling? Let us know down in the comments. Flood the comments with how you're feeling. We read all of them. Love reading them. Love getting back to y'all about that. And if y'all want to hang out and talk in the comments, I'm there. Garrett's there. But hell yeah. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you want more NFL content, make sure you check out Play Action Takes. There's going to be an episode of that coming out today. That's our NFL-wide show that we do, and that's a lot of fun, so go check that out. And follow us on Twitter at Apollo Texans, me at Outlaw Noah on Twitter. Garrett has fun.
I have fun. I've been having fun for the last 2 weeks now.
We've been having fun, so make sure you do all that. And other than that, guys, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you later.
Watch Texans.